Hey TLC, hope everybody's having a great day. Listen, I've got a couple things I want to tell you about and that we believe is going to be a help, and we need you to engage in these. First of all, we're going to be introducing two wristbands at TLC, a red wristband and a green wristband. Okay, and what this is going to do is help you to communicate your level of comfort interacting with other people. So if you're wearing a green wristband, this means that you're comfortable interacting with people, comfortable with handshakes, comfortable with fist bumps and this sort of thing. If you're wearing a red wristband, it means you're not as comfortable and you want to maintain distance. Okay, listen, not everybody's comfortable explaining to people, hey, just if you don't mind, keep your distance. If people are wearing a face mask, pretty obvious. We want to keep our distance from them, but just to help send a clear message, just to help communicate, we're going to introduce these wristbands. You can take one for yourself, take one for your family members, take two for yourself if you'd like. We've got a couple of hundred of each. We can order more, but what we want you to do, especially going forward on Father's Day, we're coming back together on one service. There'll be more people on campus, and so what we want to do is make sure that you are extremely comfortable. We're still following a lot of protocols put out from the government officials, cleaning, sanitizing, all these sort of things. We started back our altar services, but those are still no touch. Our family time is no touch. So, and we've still got people wearing masks. Obviously, if they're wearing masks, that sends a very clear signal. But for some people, masks are uncomfortable, but yet so they don't wear a mask, but they don't want people hugging them. They don't want people shaking their hands. They don't want people even close to them in proximity. So we're going to introduce these wristbands. Now, don't do like I'm doing and wear one of each color. That'll get confusing, okay? But if you wear a green one, then you're good for high fives and handshakes. And if you wear a red one, I'm asking everybody, please be on the lookout for these. If you're wearing a red one, you may want to wear it low to your hand. And then when you wave at somebody, when you come up to somebody, you may kind of want to wave. Make sure they see that red wristband, okay? That'll help them clue in there. And let's be respectful and let's watch for this. Let's watch for these wristbands. Listen, if you're not wearing a wristband, then you may have to say, hey, listen, hey, I'm fine. Give me a hug or shake my hand or hey, please stay back. But if you're wearing a wristband, I'm asking our TLC family, those that even our guests that are come on campus, our greeters will help explain some of this. We'll have a few stations of these wristbands spread out throughout the campus. Grab some, take them home with you, bring them back for church services. They're the silicone, kind of rubber, almost like wristbands. They'll last you a while. Again, we can get more, but we have them. If you put red ones on each wrist, that ought to send a clear signal. So help us out with this, and we think it'll be a help. And again, just bring a comfort level as we continue to reopen the campus and continue down these stages of our reopen phase. Appreciate that. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you about is our midweek. We've had an incredible midweek since we started back 2 weeks ago. We had graduation service, and then last week we had our first classes for all ages, and it went great. There was just a great response all across campus. Okay, starting Wednesday, July the 1st, we're having 3 options for adult classes: financial peace, biblical studies, which is the life of Paul for this session, and then Bridget and I will be teaching an apostolic foundations class called Elements. Okay, that is going to be 4 6-week modules. Now, the Elements class and the other classes, some of them have material that have to be ordered. So we have put on Facebook, we sent out an email, we sent out, I believe, a text message, and then also in the bulletin was a link for you to register for one of these 3 classes. There'll be a sign-up sheet in the lobby this Sunday. If you didn't have that electronically, you can do that on a hard copy. But we need to have a good idea of how many people are coming to each class or each session, so that we know how much material to have. We know what rooms to use for the various sessions, for logistics purposes, for planning. So anyway, we want you to let us know which of the sessions you want to participate in, which of the 3 classes for adults that you want to participate in, whether it be financial peace, which is life application, whether it be biblical studies, which is going to be life of Paul, or apostolic doctrine or apostolic foundations called Elements. So please let us know so we can be best prepared. We're excited about what God's doing around TLC. We're excited to be continuing to reopen the campus, to be around our church family, and we're excited to see you real soon. Have a great day. God bless.